There have been two main highlights. Whilst I enjoyed the whole training, there are two things that really stick in my mind. And the first is to having been introduced to a new NVC dance floor. And it's called the Steps to Mourning and Healing. And I've been in the NVC community for well, a good 4.5 years, and really enjoyed being introduced to mourning as a inner process. But it was only when having been introduced to the steps to mourning and healing that it really sank in, and I've enjoyed practicing it and also really using it in my real life. So that was one highlight. And the other one was an opportunity to practice an element of a half-a-day training session that I delivered. So being able to try out and something that I was thinking of delivering, and then getting feedback from a trainer from Shantigarbha and a few colleagues. After that, I went away and more or less rewrote the training session, and it turned out to be very good. So that was really valuable. I see a couple of benefits in that. Firstly, it gives a sense of structure and progression to the NVC training path, which I've been on for a good 4.5 years. Previously, I went on various people's training courses, and they were here and there, but they really, I had to work out the progression. Whereas this time, it's been a very clear path where over the first 3 sessions, we always went deeper and deeper into the inner process, and then we've started coming out of it. So I really enjoyed that. The other special feature of entering a year training is that it becomes a community. So that after the first 2 long weekends, I had a sense that I had got to know the other participants quite well, and there was a sense of trust, and thus openness and support, mutual support. So it's also been, apart from learning various aspects of NVC and continuing our own inner process, it's also been an experience of living NVC in a community every few months for about 3-4 days. So I've really enjoyed that community aspect, and I haven't been able to experience that in any other NVC training context, apart from an international intensive training. Well, I would say definitely go for it. It's been such an enriching experience. I thoroughly enjoyed Shantigarbha's and Gesina's approach to NVC and sharing it and supporting us and teaching us. And I'd say whether you're the fairly beginning stage of your NVC path, or whether you're 3-4 years into it, I would say you still will be getting a lot out of it, because there was so much depth in it in NVC generally. So I would just very, very warmly recommend it to anyone. I felt very well supported, as well as challenged in a nicest possible way in growing and developing my NVC knowledge and the capacity to live and share it.